At this time, will everyone please rise and welcome the class of 2012.
Please be seated. Good morning, representatives of the Board of Governors, Council of Trustees, honored guests, the class of 2012, parents, relatives, and friends. Welcome to Westchester University of Pennsylvania's 139th commencement ceremony. I am now pleased to introduce Kristen Esposito, class of 2012, graduating from the College of Visual and Performing Arts, who will lead us in singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Please stand and join in singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reclear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave, and of the free, and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Thank you very much, Kristen. That was excellent. Well, welcome, honored guests, families, faculty and staff, alumni, friends, and members of the Westchester University class of 2012. Graduates, I don't know how many commencement ceremonies you may have attended over the years. Probably your high school graduation, perhaps the college graduation of a relative or a friend. But even if you've never been to a commencement, I would bet that you can probably give many of my remarks this morning. You already know how this is supposed to go. You are the future. Make the most of the wonderful opportunities that lie ahead. You have received a great education here at Westchester University. From this moment on, success can be yours. Now, if you'd like, I could elaborate on each of these themes, enhancing them with motivational moments from my own experiences, and even adding some cautionary tales. But what I'd rather do is to take these sage comments and tell you the rest of the story. We can take the points one by one. First, consider the notion that the future is what matters most. Yep, the future is enormously important. But also important is what happens this very moment. Right now, tomorrow, and next week are as valuable as some fabled time in the future, when everything you could possibly desire perhaps will fall into place for you. If the best of living has to wait for that morning when you wake up and say, here it is, finally, the life that I've always wanted, you may instead wake up one day when you're very old and say, there it went, the good life I had, and I didn't recognize it. So, welcome all of life, from youth to old age, with appreciation and gratitude. While the destination is important, enjoy the journey. Now I'm supposed to tell you to make the most of the wonderful opportunities that lie ahead. But I'm simply not real crazy about that whole concept. I just don't believe that life is for grabbing everything on the way through. Instead of urging you to maximize opportunities, I would rather tell you to cultivate a sense of purpose to guide you. I would rather ask you to think about what you're bringing to this world that no one else can bring. Not necessarily something that will make you famous or important, but something that you alone can offer. Rather than telling you to seize opportunities, I would ask you to discover your unique gifts and talents. In the end, cultivating these are more important and more meaningful than simply cultivating your bank account or your resume. Required point 3 is one that I can enthusiastically support. Yes, you have had a great education here at Westchester University. In fact, the knowledge and skills you have learned in this academic community can take you anywhere in life. But the truth is that whether you go on for additional formal schooling or not, your education has only begun. Gandhi told us to live as if we were going to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were going to live forever. And so every day of your life, find a way to learn something new, especially something that's interesting and valuable to you. Finally, I do indeed wish you a world of success, but I'd also like for you to think about what success means. Is success only a measure in power and money and prestige? Tennis great Arthur Ashe said, "From what we get, we can make a living. What we give, however, makes a life." I would advise you to aim to be useful, and I think you can do this and be successful. Is it not, after all, by making a difference, great or small, that we find satisfaction and meaning in what we're seeking all along? And so, members of Westchester University's class of 2012, I leave each of you with best wishes for a bright future, for a future filled with appreciation for every moment, an abiding sense of purpose, an unquenchable desire to learn, and an unmatched satisfaction in improving life for others. Now, before I close, on behalf of the university, I would like to thank the many people who have contributed to the success of our commencement program. My appreciation to public safety, to our students and alumni volunteers, and to all of the faculty, staff, and students who have taken part in planning and organizing today's ceremony. I would also like to recognize Borough of Westchester Mayor and WCU alumna Carol Cometta, who's sitting in the front row to my left, who has joined us in honor of our graduates. Carolyn, thank you for joining us. Now, once again, best wishes, everyone, for today, tomorrow, and for all of the years ahead. I would now like to introduce members of the Board of Governors and Council of Trustees who are with us today. I will ask each of them to rise and remain standing as their name is called. Please hold your applause until all members have been introduced. Mr. Guido Pacchini, Chair, Board of Governors. Dr. Bernard Carrozza, Council of Trustees, Emeritus and Class of 1966. Ms. Jessica Elisea, Member of the Council of Trustees. Ms. Christine Costello, Secretary, Council of Trustees and Class of 2004. Mr. Adam Matlowski, Vice Chair, Council of Trustees, and Class of 1980. Thank you each for participating in today's ceremony. I would now like to ask that all of the members of the platform party and be recognized for their very unique and special service that they provide to the university and those that we serve. Thank you also for participating in today's ceremony. At this point, I would like to recognize a group that has a great deal to do with your being here today, the faculty of Westchester University. I know all of you have faculty you probably enjoyed more than others, and I'm sure that you can easily pick your favorite. However, as you take this next step in your life and face new challenges, you will find those faculty that pushed you to the limit, made you grow and think and see different points of view are the faculty members that you may very well remember the most. Will all of the faculty of the university who are present today please stand and be recognized for your good work. We are especially delighted to recognize faculty members who have retired from active teaching at Westchester University. We are honored that you have chosen to join us today and want you to know that you're remembered very fondly. Your achievements have left a mark on the university and have created the standard for those who have followed. Will the retired faculty of the university who are here today please stand and let us recognize your work. I would also like to recognize another group who has played an important role in making this day possible, the staff and the administration of the university. Will all of our staff and administration please stand so we can recognize your work, and I know you're all through the field house. Please. Now I'm pleased to introduce Mr. Guido Bacchini, Chair of the Board of Governors, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education Board of Governors. Guido, please.
Trustees, President Weisenstein, distinguished guests, administration, staff, faculty, family, and friends, good morning to each of you, and a very special good morning to today's graduates. I'm honored to represent the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education at this event and to share this special day with you. It's been many years, really it's been many years, but I still remember what it felt like to receive my degree. It was a moment of great pride. I often think of my alma mater, Kutztown University, one of your sister institutions, and all that it has meant to me. My experiences there prepared me for a lifetime career of personal success. I am confident that what you have learned and what you've experienced at Westchester University have done the same for each of you as well. We're here today to celebrate your accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, today you join me, along with more than 250,000 others, as an alum of the Pasha University system. Westchester University is a proud member of that system, actually a shining star in that system, being the largest provider of higher education in the Commonwealth, with nearly 115,000 students at its 14 campuses. It's a group of public university that serves both students and the citizens of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Each of you has worked hard to earn the distinction being bestowed upon you today. Be proud of your accomplishments. Families, be proud too of your sons and daughters, your husbands and wives, your mothers and your fathers, As you prepare to depart Westchester University, remember what you have learned here and use it well. Remember the friendships you have made and hold on to them throughout your lifetime. Seize the opportunity you have made for yourselves. Strive to achieve even greater goals. Embrace your dreams, be determined, and don't ever stop learning. Again, I am pleased to celebrate this day with each of you. I wish you good health and great success. On behalf of the entire Board of Governors, I extend our sincere congratulations and best wishes for a lifetime of happiness. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bikini. I'm now pleased to introduce Mr. Adam Matlowski, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Council of Trustees. Adam?
Thanks, Greg. On behalf of the Westchester University Council of Trustees, I bring warmest congratulations to you, members of the class of 2012. Congratulations, you've made it. I hope that in the weeks following commencement, you will take time to reflect on your Westchester University experience. Think back over what you've learned and remember the faculty, staff, and friends who have added so much to your life. Recall, too, the wonderful strength of purpose you have shown in reaching your goal and the encouragement and support of your family. In reliving the memories and gifts of your WCU semesters, you will be impressed more than ever by your life-changing progress and growth. Think back to when you entered WCU as a freshman. Compare yourself then to yourself now. Today, you are focused, goal-oriented, and full of determination. When you started, you were determined to succeed, and now you have, and we are most proud of your achievement. With your hard work and talent and the excellence of the WCU faculty, staff, and programs, you have created an exceptionally strong foundation for your future. Indeed, you are ready to hit the ground running. With solid commitment to your visions and values, you have made the most of the great opportunities to be found here. As Westchester University graduates, you will also have earned the knowledge and know-how to make a difference for others near and far. I look forward to following your activities in the years ahead and to welcome you back to campus often. Remember, you are about to join the ranks of over 75,000 successful alumni who proudly boast that they had their start here at Westchester University. Before closing, I would like to acknowledge and offer a special congratulations to Jessica Long. Your family and friends are proud of you, Jess. On behalf of the Council of Trustees, I wish each and every one of the graduates a future of deep satisfaction and continued success. Once again, congratulations, class of 2012. Thank you.
Emeriti Awards. The Emeritus designation is given to retired faculty in recognition for their outstanding service to the university, as well as significant contributions to their professional field. With this designation, Westchester University acknowledges their years of dedicated service and their commitment to the campus community. I'm now pleased to honor our newly designated Emeriti faculty. As I call your name, please come forward to receive the award from Dr. Weisenstein and remain standing on the stage to be recognized with your colleagues. Dr. Tony Chu, Department of Management. Wait. Dr. Roger Mastalish, Department of Health. Congratulations, and thank you for your years of dedicated service to Westchester University. Now, The E. Riley Holman Memorial Faculty Award is presented to faculty who demonstrate innovative teaching techniques that foster student creativity. This year, there are 2 awards being presented. The first award is presented to Dr. Linda Hanna, Department of Early and Middle Grades Education. So, Linda. The second award is being presented jointly to Dr. Linda Balash and Dr. Connie DeLucchio, both in the Department of Early and Middle Grades Education. Dr. Balash is unable to be with us today, so Dr. DeLucchio, please come forward to receive your award. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you for your dedication to our students.
The Presidential Medallion for Service is being awarded this year to Dr. Bernard Carrozza for outstanding leadership and exceptional service. Dr. Carrozza, would you come forward to receive this award? Westchester University holds Bernard J. Carrozza in high esteem. This alumnus and true friend of the university exemplifies dedication to leadership, education, and outstanding service. A 1966 Westchester graduate, Dr. Carrozza's early career in education included serving as a classroom teacher, junior high school counselor, and assistant principal at Ridley High School in Pennsylvania. He then served for 15 years as assistant superintendent for Upper Darby School District, one of the largest in Pennsylvania, and then became superintendent in 1999. In 2002, he became the assistant to the dean for technical education at Delaware County Community College and served as a director for the award-winning Applied Engineering Technology program at the college. In 2008, he became the project administrator for the college's U.S. Department of Labor Community-Based Job Training Program. Since 1988, Dr. Carrozza has served as an adjunct professor for Widener University and helped establish the school's doctoral program in educational leadership. He was appointed to the Westchester State College Council of Trustees in December 1981 and remained on that board for almost 31 years until October 2012, one of the longest tenures in the history of the Pennsylvania state system of higher education. During that time, he served as board chair and also chair of presidential search committees. Dr. Carrozza has created, coordinated, and supervised numerous educational initiatives during his distinguished career, including the establishment of more than 90 school business partnerships. He has written and edited a variety of scholarly publications over the years and served as a presenter and keynote speaker at various conferences and workshops. Dr. Carrozza has been recognized and honored with numerous awards, including Westchester University's Distinguished Alumni Award in 1991, and 2 Educator 500 awards from the university's Institute for Educational Excellence and Entrepreneurship in 2004 and 2006. He is also a member of the George Morris Phillips Society, which recognizes generous supporters who have created gift plans to benefit the university. Bernard Carrozza, in recognition of your dedicated service to your alma mater, unwavering advocacy for excellence in education, and decades of unprecedented volunteerism in this community, Westchester University is honored to award you the President's Medallion for Service.
The Council of Trustees of Westchester University of Pennsylvania proudly bestows upon Bernard J. Carrozza the title of Trustee Emeritus. The Council of Trustees of Westchester University gives honor and recognition to Bernard J. Carrozza for service as a member of the university's Council of Trustees in the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, providing 3 decades of leadership as a member of the Council of Trustees and important contributions to the excellence of the Council and of Westchester University. Bernie, your unfailing support and outstanding years of service to the Council of Trustees and the university and its students have included numerous terms as an officer and chair of the committees. The Council of Trustees acknowledges that you, as a loyal alumnus and supporter for your years of dedicated service and commitment to the university and the Council of Trustees. Also in recognition of this honor, Dr. Carrozza will receive a Westchester University chair engraved with the following, presented to Dr. Bernard J. Carrozza for distinguished service to the Westchester University Council of Trustees from December 1981 to October 2012. Thank you, Bernie.
This morning's commencement speaker is Ms. Cheryl Fulgenetti, Vice President of Engineering for United Parcel Services. A 1980 graduate of Westchester State College with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Health and Physical Education, she was a standout on the field hockey and lacrosse teams. She earned a master's degree from Temple University, where she put her field hockey experience to good use, serving as an assistant coach. Cheryl began working at UPS in 1981, loading packages on the midnight shift at the UPS facility in South Philadelphia. Over the next 30 years, she worked at all levels of the organization in Philadelphia, New Orleans, San Francisco, Omaha, and now as a senior executive at the company's Atlanta World Headquarters. It is with great enthusiasm that I introduce Cheryl Fulgenetti as commencement speaker for Westchester University's winter ceremony.
Well, good morning, and congratulations to each and every one of you. I am extremely humbled and honored to be here today as your commencement speaker. And I'd like to take a minute and thank Westchester University President, Dr. Greg Weisenstein, for this very prestigious opportunity, so thank you. In preparing for this talk, I thought a lot about this question. What is it that our college graduates today need most to hear? Each one of you has your own story, but I would venture to say that every one of you feels some uncertainty about your future, if for no other reason than our current economic challenges. Those of you who already have a job, you may be wondering if it'll still be there in 6 months to a year. And those of you still looking, you may be wondering if your opportunity will ever arrive. Then, I thought about May 17th, 1980, the very day that I sat in your chair. I thought about the uncertainty of our economy. Unemployment in May of 1980 was 7.5%, on its way to a high of 10.8. Inflation had skyrocketed to 13.5%, and the prime interest rate reached a high of 21.5% by June of 1982. So in some ways, It was worse back then than it is today. However, in other ways, not so much. Either way, the point is this: don't focus on things that you cannot control, and never allow yourself to become victim of circumstances. Dr. Robert Anthony once said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." And that's what I want to talk about today. What are those things you do control, and how will they impact your success, both personally and professionally, throughout your life? I'm going to share with you a few key values that will be immeasurable as you create your future. These values are timeless, and they transcend all aspects of life, regardless of the path or endeavor that you choose. The first one is the foundation to your character, and I like to refer to this as your moral excellence. Moral excellence is your standard of right and wrong, which in turn will govern your behavior and the choices that you make every day, both personally and professionally. More than ever, your moral excellence is on display every day for the world to see. With the plethora of social media outlets, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, email, texting, voicemail, everything, and I do mean everything that you do, is discoverable. It is astounding the number of careers that I have seen crumble in seconds, relationships destroyed, scholarships lost, brands ruined, the list goes on. All because of one moment of indiscretion, one ill-advised text or voicemail, one posting on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook that went viral. So a good rule of thumb for you might be this: if you do not want your words or your behavior to be seen or heard by your mother, then don't do it. Moral excellence is about doing the right thing when nobody's looking. It is also about understanding there's never a wrong time to do the right thing. The importance of high moral standards in the workplace, as well as your personal life, cannot be underestimated. I'm going to share with you a true story from my early days at UPS. I started at UPS as a part-time peak season hire. My job was to load trailers from 10 o'clock at night to 2 o'clock in the morning. At the end of each shift, I had to perform what was called an outside sweep. That meant I had to go outside, I had to crawl underneath the trailers between the rear wheel and the dock, and I had to pick up any small packages that would have fallen off the belt during the sort. Every night I'd find a few small packages, and on occasion I would find a high-value package. Back then that was anything worth more than $5,000, usually from the downtown jewelry district. So I'd gather up my handful of packages, I'd come back in, I'd turn them into my supervisor, I would punch out and go home. Let me fast forward now 18 months when I was offered a full-time management position. Only then did I learn that on the nights I found those high-value packages from the downtown jewelry district, they didn't fall off the trailers during the sort. They were actually planted there by the security department, who would then stand back and watch to see what I would do with them. Now, I often wondered about the many new hires that I would see come and go in very short periods of time. Back then, I assumed the work of the hours were just too difficult for them. But now, I wonder how many of them failed to do the right thing when they thought nobody was looking. So to say that high moral standards is the fundamental reason that I've been blessed with this opportunity today would be a tremendous understatement. And I believe strongly it will be fundamental to your success. My hope for each one of you is this: that every day that you get up and you look at yourself in the mirror, more than liking what you see, my hope is that you respect what you see. That is moral clarity. Moral clarity will open up many opportunities for you in both your personal and professional life. So let me move on to point number 2. Shortly after I became a full-time partner with UPS, I'm having a cup of coffee in the break room with an old-timer. Right, that's somebody with like 30 years of service, just a few months from retirement. But this old-timer said something to me that day that I just always remembered. kind of leaned back in his chair, crossed his arms over his chest, and he says to me, "You know, kid, we're just a bunch of ordinary people, but we achieve extraordinary results." Now, at the time, I'm in my, early to mid-20s. I'm thinking, that's pretty profound. But I never once stopped to ask myself, what is it that links those two? What is it that connects ordinary to extraordinary? I can stand here almost 30 years later and without 1 ounce of reservation. In one word, commitment. Commitment is the conduit that will enable ordinary people to achieve extraordinary results, both in the classroom and beyond the classroom. When you have a rock-solid, unwavering commitment to excellence, regardless of your chosen field or endeavor, you set yourself up for success. Because in essence, you begin to build on that moral foundation on which you're going to create your future. And that commitment has got to be rock solid. The quality of one's life beyond the classroom will be in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence. Now, having said that, I want to be clear here, because I am not talking about an emotional commitment. The challenge we all have with emotional commitment, it's the same challenge that we all have with our emotions, right? One day they're up, next day they're down. And then you turn this one on, you want to turn that one off. In other words, they change. What I'm referring to is a rock-solid, unwavering commitment to excellence, regardless of the path that you seek in life. It truly doesn't matter. So your question becomes, how do I know the difference between an emotional commitment and a rock-solid, unwavering commitment? What would that look like? What would it feel like? That difference will become crystal clear to you, and I mean crystal clear, the minute that you face adversity. What do? Do you compromise your moral clarity? Do you compromise your integrity, your values? I don't know, maybe you quit. Is that what you do? You just quit? When things get tough, will you stand firm? Will you work harder? Or do you just want to give up and throw in the towel? Because you see, adversity challenges commitment. And a rock-solid, unwavering commitment, it will foster hard work. Hall of Famer Vince Lombardi once said, "The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender." Commitment to excellence is what will move your words, your vision, your desires into action. Commitment is the unrelenting pursuit of your dreams and your goals, wherever and whatever they are. When you can combine moral excellence with a commitment to excellence, you have yourself a winning formula. You have a formula for success. Now, before I close, I want to switch gears here for just a few minutes. And I want to talk to you about guardrails. Here it comes, right? As you're aware, guardrails are really just a system designed to keep vehicles from entering into areas of danger, right? And the most common places you see them are where? You're going to see them on bridges, you're going to see them in medians, you're going to see them around curbs. In fact, guardrails are actually an invisible part of your life because you don't even know that they're there until you need them. And then when you need them, you're pretty happy that they're there, aren't you? So in the same way that physical guardrails protect you from entering into areas of danger, personal guardrails are also necessary to ensure that you can steer clear of and avoid any regrets in your life. Now, my pastor, Andy Stanley, would define a personal guardrail as this: it's a standard of behavior that is a matter of conscience. We all have standards of right and wrong, and it is this standard of behavior that should ignite our conscience when we get close to or begin to bump up against our personal guardrails. Some guardrails you may want to consider establishing in your life. Ethical guardrails. What about professional guardrails as you get out into the workplace? What about guardrails in your marriage when that time comes? What about today in your relationships with your friends and your peers? How about guardrails with your health or your finances? Now, for the sake of time, I'm just going to touch on one guardrail, and that's going to be your financial guardrail as you begin to make the transition from your parents' payroll to your payroll. Yeah! You got that out there? I'm trying to help you. Financial security, however you choose to define it, is not created by making a lot of money. Financial security is created by spending less than you make. And so often what I see happen with individuals today is they begin to bump up against that financial guardrail when they continually allow their lifestyle to chase their income. So up goes the income, up goes the lifestyle. Up goes the income, up goes the lifestyle. They want the bigger house. They want a faster car. Now they're shopping at Nordstrom's and Saks Fifth Avenue. Every new gadget that hits the market, you just have to have it today. But here's where it gets a little more dangerous. Individuals will even go as far as to reach into their future. They will grab those future dollars. They will pull them back, and they will spend them today. Now, we have a word for that, don't we? We call that credit. In fact, our society encourages it, because I doubt there's a single person here today that hasn't received multiple credit card applications in the mail that are going to offer you all kinds of irresistible one-time deals. But here's what makes matters much worse. The same society that encourages your spending of future dollars today will be the same society that chastises you when you're unable to meet your financial obligations. So here's a little food for thought as you think about your financial guardrail. Divide your income into 3 buckets. Each one of you are going to need to determine what percent of your income goes into those buckets based on your current circumstances. So for an example, today, but not always, but today, my buckets happen to look like this. My first bucket is I give. I give 10%. My second bucket is I save. I save 20%. And my third bucket is I'm just going to live on what's ever left over. So my first bucket is I give 10, I save 20, and I'm going to live on 70. Now, as your circumstances change, you're going to need to determine what your percents should be accordingly. But you always want to try to put something in all 3 of those buckets. And here's why this works. Bucket 1 and 2, the I give and the I save bucket, they really become your what? They become your buffer, your cushion, your margin. Call it whatever you want. Because bucket 1 and 2 will provide you great peace of mind as they ensure you never live above your means. And more importantly, they enable you to absorb and avoid any financial regrets in your life. So on one hand, you have bucket 1 and 2 over here protecting you from financial regrets. At the same time, it's over here securing your future retirement. Now, I don't know about you, but I call that a win-win. That is a win-win. So in closing, let me just say this. Each of you can take great comfort in knowing your parents, along with Westchester University, have prepared you well with a solid foundation on which to build and create your future. The beauty of the things that we just talked about, along with some others that we didn't, integrity, perseverance, teamwork, humility, sacrifice, they all have one thing in common. They are a choice. And better than that, they are your choice. That's right, you get to choose. Because you see, these timeless values that transcend all aspects of your life, not one of them depends on a gift. Not one of them depends on a condition. In fact, they don't even depend on your God-given talent. They only depend on you, your decisions, your choice. However, I will tell you this. These are the same fundamental values that have blessed me with the good fortune of graduating from Westchester University in 1980 during very difficult economic times with a bachelor's degree in education, and now 33 years later, have the incredible choice, if I choose, to retire next July in 2013 when I turn 55. So let me ask each one of you this. What choice are you going to make? What choice are you going to make? I wish each and every one of you the absolute very, very, very best in your personal pursuit of excellence. Thank you.
Cheryl, thank you so much for your wisdom, your encouragement, as well as your cautions. Now I'd like to introduce Westchester University's Wind Ensemble, conducted by Dr. Andrew Josiak. Thank you, Dr. Yoziak, members of WIN Ensemble. You continue to make us very proud. I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Leah Pressman, graduating from the College of Arts and Sciences, who will present greetings on behalf of the class of 2012. I now present to you Leah Pressman.
Thank you, President Weisenstein, Registrar Santavasi, and our distinguished guests for having me address all of you today. I would like to start by asking the class of 2012, can you act like a gorilla? When I visited Westchester University for the first time, I was asked that question by a student as I was driving by Psych Student Union. I, of course, said sure, and began making jungle noises while waving my arms around on the side of the street. When I was finished, the young woman handed me a banana and ran away. I got back in the car, and my mom and I just began to laugh. We had no idea what had occurred. We then noticed that Banana Day was written on the backs of everyone's t-shirts. I still did not know exactly what this meant, but hey, I loved bananas, and if this school appreciated fruit that much, just think about how it mistreated students. That April Day is one that this transfer student will never forget. By being present for one of Westchester's biggest events, I already started to feel like a golden ram. Seeing all the smiling faces of the students and staff made me feel so welcomed. Westchester University would be the third school I would attend, and also the last. Once I transferred, the good times and memorable moments at Westchester University were countless. As students here, we all became best friends by spending endless hours studying at the Francis Harvey Green Library. We have sampled everything from tacos to pad thai to cupcakes at the several food trucks on Church Street. And we can now say we have used the impressive amenities at the new Student Rec Center. Not to mention, there were so many opportunities to get involved here on campus. We all wanted to make the most of our time here at Westchester University. Personally, I joined a sorority, took part in leadership workshops, became a member of an honor society, and participated in university theater. Growing as leaders, establishing friendships, and focusing on our schoolwork were difficult to balance, but ultimately rewarding. I believe that we can collectively say that no amount of stress can outweigh the satisfaction of being a well-rounded Westchester graduate. As I reflect on my years here at this institution, I feel as if this university has impacted me and that I've impacted it in return. I was able to accomplish more than I could have ever imagined. To all of the professors, administrators, and families, thank you for always keeping our best interests in mind and assisting us on our journey up to this point. We can leave here today knowing we are well prepared for our future endeavors. I cannot express enough gratitude towards Dr. Brown and Dr. Lorden of the Communication Studies Department. They truly helped me to succeed with their expert advising. Dr. Rovine, Professor Kelly, and Professor Rogi of the Theater Department additionally aided me in perfecting my performance skills. The biggest thank you is expressed to my parents and older sister for supporting me through all of my ups and downs of my college career and my life. No matter where life takes us after graduation, we should enter new trials like I entered this university, with smiles on our faces, willing to put our best foot forward. Looking back on my first Banana Day, I could have rolled my eyes and kept driving past the girl with the banana. But instead, I took a chance, participated, and look where it got me. If we go into every situation with an open mind and positive outlook, we will not only create a beneficial experience for ourselves, but for those around us. Every day is another opportunity to act like a gorilla and give all that you have to give. By doing so, you never know what other opportunities may be presented. When you reach for that banana in the morning, get your day started with the right attitude, and don't be afraid to do a little monkeying around. Thank you.
Leah, thank you so much. Our students are great. I'm happy to announce that today's ceremony is being photographed by professional photographers who will take pictures of our graduates as they come up to the stage and as you receive your diploma covers. These photographs will be made available to graduates, families, and friends, so we ask you to refrain from taking personal pictures except from your seats. Now I call on Dr. Linda Lamworth, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to present the degree candidates.
Will all baccalaureate candidates please rise? Dr. Weisenstein, I am pleased to certify that the members of the class of 2012 have fulfilled all the requirements for the degrees which this university awards in their particular fields of study, and they are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees to which you are entitled. Please be seated.
I now call on Dr. Christopher Fiorentino, Dean of the College of Business and Public Affairs, to present the candidates from the College of Business and Public Affairs.
Dr. Weisenstein, I have the honor to present these recipients of the bachelor degrees in the College of Business and Public Affairs. Marshals, please escort the candidates forward to receive the symbolic presentation of their degrees.
Michael M. Flynn.
Eric Coyne.
Dustin R. Tancredi.
Christopher C. Grimm, summa cum laude.
Julia H. Smoot.
Veronica Hickey.
Kevin R. Yerger.
Costas Mavrudis.
Matthew J. Park.
Megan E. Kettlety.
Michael J. Burke.
Star Boyd.
Robel F. Ayele.
Philip M. Gross.
Lauren N. Gallo, cum laude.
Timothy J. Hutchinson.
Ryan C. Farrell.
Brett A. Kenna.
Edwin R. Gillen III, magna cum laude.
Diane Fassett.
Morgan A. Quinn, magna cum laude.
Kelly N. Trine.
Andrew W. Werner.
Julia A. Bradley.
Cody Bates.
Eric P. Ustat.
Carolyn C. Elmer.
Kyra S. Carter.
Emily L. Shook.
Jasmine A. Watley.
Keith M. Peterson.
Bianca E. Johnson.
Dakota K. Palmer.
Sarah C. Crook, magna cum laude.
Robert J. Eberly III.
Sean M. Bulifant.
Hannah G. Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Nicolina L. Maroli, summa cum laude.
Gregory J. Jackson.
David W. Leister.
Andrea L. Costello.
Luke G. Winter, summa cum laude.
Michael P. Myers, summa cum laude.
Shane A. Braxton, cum laude.
Amanda M. O'Keefe, cum laude.
Kirsten L. Keenan.
Dan Gallagher.
Aaron E. Hess.
Nicholas Dukas.
Michael W. Lester.
Michael J. Burns, summa cum laude.
Kirsten N. Lyda.
Kirsten N. Witten.
Megan A. Mundi, cum laude.
Justin K. Brancato.
Melissa K. Garenti, cum laude.
Nicole M. Salter.
Matthew R. Schlager, magna cum laude.
Rebecca S. Wattenmaker, cum laude.
Timothy W. Ferris.
Chelsea H. Yingling.
Andrew J. Savuka.
Caitlin G. Y.
Ian E. Fleming.
Michael J. Shear, magna cum laude.
Kristen M. Celia.
Laura E. Cachopo.
Shanna Coleman.
Samuel C. Vielhauer.
Kevin J. Angler.
Kevin R. Ryan.
Aaron E. Goffman.
Matthew J. Slobodinsky.
Ryan Eshelman.
Michael T. Angelos Jr.
Brianna Linville.
Christopher Thomas.
Christina A. Alexander.
Ryan M. Nelson.
Anthony N. Cipriano.
Elizabeth H. Henry.
Alan W. McCarthy.
Laura M. Carpenter.
Denise A. Brookskoff.
Matthew K. Shade.
Paul Scaparato, magna cum laude.
Ashley L. Clark.
Christopher J. Nevin, cum laude.
Frank P. Cardo, magna cum laude.
Richard S. Sussman, magna cum laude.
Joseph M. Kometz, magna cum laude.
Drew B. Cohen, cum laude.
Claudio Mario Enz.
Matthew Mushamp.
Stephen H. Doggett, summa cum laude.
Mohammed B. Kamara.
Andrew McGinn.
David W. Sheets.
Alexander J. Hickman, magna cum laude.
Amanda Chelian.
Patrick R. Monahan, summa cum laude.
Jesse M. Odell, cum laude.
Michael R. Martin.
Thomas J. Burns.
Robert S. Rafferty, Jr., cum laude.
Michael J. Foster.
Christopher J. Von Tonhausen.
Julianne Valenti.
James V. Liot.
Janine A. Allen, magna cum laude.
Jeff R. Beisel.
Laura M. Kegelman.
Gregory R. Hatcher, cum laude.
Caitlin M. Bajic.
James Marney, Jr.
Christina A. Capsamalis.
Ignatius J. Schmidt, cum laude.
Devin A. Frisbee.
Adrian P. Piwanski.
Jessica M. Long.
Ray B. Hunter.
Elliot A. Crass.
Francesco Canigliaro, cum laude.
Rushi N. Patal.
Matt Buckley.
Melissa N. Orr, cum laude. Carly Ray C. Carter. Anna G. Coleman.
Congratulations on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business and Public Affairs.
Thank you, Dr. Fiorentino. I now call on Dr. Ray Zetz, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences, to present the candidates from the College of Health Sciences.
Dr. Weisenstein, I have the honor to present these recipients of the bachelor degrees in the College of Health Sciences. Marshals, please escort the candidates forward to receive the symbolic presentation of their degrees.
Leanne M. Myers.
Rosemary Fuller Cheatham.
Amy Gallagher.
Anne-Marie Ture.
Megan E. Moyer, summa cum laude.
Georgia E. Konomu.
Kendra S. Tiernan.
Tana Pfeiffer Kirkpatrick.
Susan Fitzgerald Spots.
Olivia Bozelli.
Paula E. Holzman.
Anna E. Berlin.
Nazir Amodu.
Julie L. Boblet, summa cum laude.
Karina Frutos.
Ho Pan Chow, magna cum laude.
Talia Johnson.
Brittany L. Cooper.
Siobhan E. Kenny, cum laude.
Alexandra L. Schwartzberg.
Carol A. Porta, magna cum laude.
Shanika J. Gillard.
Michelle L. Bidez.
Rebecca A. Davis, cum laude.
Jessica M. Easter.
Brandon R. Early.
Kristen M. Ruddy, magna cum laude.
Alexis D. Lothers.
Elizabeth A. Deptula.
Angela Nuska.
Jeffrey J. Viernes.
Matthew Orlando.
Lauren M. Dietrich.
Daniel E. Titteman, magna cum laude.
Daniel Bresler Noack.
Charles S. McVall.
Laura M. DeVincenzo, cum laude.
Kate A. Zunsky.
Jenny M. Westfall.
Fallon E. Mervis, cum laude.
Nicholas D. DeCola, magna cum laude.
Andrea C. Smith, cum laude.
Ronald C. Eichner Jr., cum laude.
Anthony D. Pecorello, cum laude.
Amanda E. Griffith.
Eric C. Timby, magna cum laude.
Delia Jacobs, cum laude.
Jenna M. Gore.
Jacqueline N. Aiken.
Whitney E. Wiggins.
Gregory S. Gazarowski.
Tara Parek.
Kevin P. Garvin, summa cum laude.
David A. Clark.
Tessa C. Gechter.
Samia Foy.
Karen P. Wise, cum laude.
Michelle N. Wright.
Brittany J. Detro.
Alexander B. Specht, cum laude.
Ashley Risk, cum laude.
Justin R. Yurko, magna cum laude.
Kristen Stoddard, summa cum laude.
Maxwell B. Ventura, magna cum laude.
Robert M. Durbano, summa cum laude.
Erica E. Bechdel, magna cum laude.
Craig T. Giuseppe, magna cum laude.
Jane M. Edwards, cum laude.
Veronica A. Hayes, magna cum laude.
Patrick J. McLaughlin, cum laude.
Nicholas W. DeFeo, cum laude.
Zachariah N. Garcia, cum laude.
Colin M. Zander, cum laude.
Nicole H. Krutz.
Joseph A. Roche, summa cum laude.
James W. Binder, magna cum laude.
Stephen A. Young, cum laude.
Samantha A. Soprano.
Aaron M. Collins, summa cum laude.
Lauren T. Comodari, cum laude.
Jason L. Clayton, magna cum laude.
Foster J. McCoskey, cum laude.
Patrick C. McDivitt, summa cum laude.
Jacob R. Beitler, cum laude.
James A. Sands, cum laude.
Daniel E. Cafiro.
Michael A. Stem.
Vitaly Kostayukov, magna cum laude.
Letitia N. Dawson.
Logan M. Trout, cum laude. Daniel G. Jaffe, cum laude. Nicholas I. Di Bisquale.
Congratulations, graduates of the College of Health Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Zetz. I now call on Dr. Kenneth Whitmer, Dean of the College of Education, to present the candidates from the College of Education.
Dr. Weisenstein, I have the honor to present the recipients of the Bachelor of Degrees in the College of Education. Marshals, please escort the candidates forward to receive the symbolic presentation of their degrees.
Matthew R. Arters, magna cum laude.
Alexandra A. Cherokee, magna cum laude.
Kylie E. Meyer, summa cum laude.
Rakea R. Logan, cum laude.
Megan L. Bonhaj, magna cum laude.
Megan M. Brown, magna cum laude.
Nicole R. Vanzil, magna cum laude.
Jocelyn N. Molinaro, summa cum laude.
Alexandra C. Grunza, magna cum laude.
Ruth M. Kraft, summa cum laude.
Jamie B. Lissauer, cum laude.
Megan E. Deppen, summa cum laude.
Pia A. Sanchez, cum laude.
Shanade E. Meehan, summa cum laude.
Brooke A. Edgerton.
David L. Purse II, summa cum laude.
Allison R. Redding, summa cum laude.
Nicole K. Gordon, cum laude.
Cortland V. Jackson, cum laude.
Joanne L. Haddad, summa cum laude.
Jerica R. Clemson, magna cum laude.
Mary L. K. Ray, magna cum laude.
Chloe L. Kaplan, cum laude.
Bryn E. Adams, magna cum laude.
Dominique D. Ellis, cum laude.
Olivia K. Stout, magna cum laude.
Alicia M. Benjamin.
Jeffrey L. Johnson, cum laude.
Kara E. Memo, summa cum laude.
Benjamin A. Kramer.
Alyssa M. Kelly, magna cum laude.
Alana L. Letai, cum laude.
Caitlin L. Prestridge, cum laude.
Christina A. Middleton.
Emily E. Navarra.
Kenneth J. Salvo Jr., cum laude.
Stephanie M. Gallagher, magna cum laude.
Amanda R. Richardson, summa cum laude.
Fallon E. Fabrizio, summa cum laude.
Stephen A. Piazza, magna cum laude.
Amanda K. Haas, cum laude.
William R. Davis.
Kaylee E. Waters, magna cum laude.
Jillian L. Kiefer, magna cum laude.
Carmen P. Pavone.
Helen V. Fitzpatrick, summa cum laude.
Renee A. Johnson, magna cum laude.
Alicia C. Donnelly.
Amber A. Rowell.
Allison M. Maybe, magna cum laude.
Candace R. Allen.
Kristen M. Smith.
Gil M. Mentel, magna cum laude.
Brad G. Ogle, magna cum laude.
Elizabeth M. Mayo.
Joseph P. Reeves.
Brenda A. Shea, summa cum laude. Kelly A. O'Connor, cum laude.
Congratulations, graduates of the Extraordinary College of Education.
Thank you, Dr. Whitmer. I now introduce to you Jessica Alicia, member of the Westchester University Council of Trustees.
Baccalaureate degree recipients, please stand. In symbolic recognition of the receipt of your academic degree, I ask you now to transfer the tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Thank you, Jess. It's my pleasure now to introduce the president of the Alumni Association, Mr. Jeff Stein, graduate of the class of 1991, who will present greetings from the Alumni Association. Jeff, please.
I am honored to stand before you as the president of the Westchester University Alumni Association. Remember this moment. Look at your classmates, your teachers, and the university, because from now on, life will scatter you around the world, and many of you will only meet again at alumni events. Take the time to cherish the best moments of WCU that you have experienced. I graduated in 1991 and enjoyed the time spent with friends, roommates, Greek life, my education and experience. The education and friendship I made back then are still with me today. As Gandhi once said, you may never know what results come from your action, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. I suggest that you use the Alumni Association as the portal through which you can stay connected to your WCU roots. Your membership in the Alumni Association is our gift to each of you. On behalf of the Westchester University Alumni Association, congratulations to each of you on this special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Thus ends our winter commencement. As president of Westchester University of Pennsylvania, I want to extend to all graduates and their families heartiest congratulations. Well done. Now please rise and join in singing the first verse of our alma mater. The words are found on page 2 of your program, and Miss Elizabeth Toll, class of 2012, will lead us. At the conclusion of the alma mater, please remain standing for the recessional procession.
Westchester, hail, all hail, noble and strong.
for the Lawrence, it's